Hello, everyone. Did you go to work today or did you work from home? Welcome back. Today was really eventful, not too bad, still tendering of evidence, but something made me laugh, and that was from the PDP's case in the morning, where the INEC lawyer had told him, "Are you aware that Atiku did not get up to 25% in the FCT?" And then he said, "Yes, Atiku got 15%. So did Tinubu not get up to 25% and he was made president?" That was really, really funny. But then again, back to the case in the afternoon, the LP case. I'm going to be taking us through a whole lot of things. There's this whole idea of dumping of evidence, of dumping of documents. I don't know, but I'm going to be explaining what that means. And then what are interrogatories. And just like you can see already, LP, they are not done with bringing offering boxes of documents, in quotes, evidence. So follow me, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining me, it is Obehi and the Law. And if you've been here before, you already know now. Chop keys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm back. Okay, it's been a very busy Monday for me. I will not lie to you, but we move regardless. Okay, so now talking about what happened in court today. Like I said earlier, the 25% in the FCT. If that has become a sine qua non for swearing in a president, then is Tinubu supposed to be sitting on that seat? That's a very big question. Again, in the afternoon, we saw more and more states, more and more of the EC8As being tendered in court by the LP, Labour Party. And of course, we saw the usual objections. We had states like Sokoto, Delta, Imo, Nasarawa. Now, one interesting thing, it will be displayed on the screen, so don't worry about it. And I'm going to be telling you the numbers of states, because I know that there were some states where we could not tender all of the local governments in that particular state. And they said it's based on what INEC gave to them, the audacity. INEC is supposed to release results for all of the local governments. So if you are releasing results for only some of them, or if you are going to be giving out your certified true copies to only some of them, or only some of these states to LP, how do you expect them to progress with their case? And can this be said to be free and fair? Because those documents have now become public documents, which simply means they are supposed to be released upon request, especially if that person has, local standard to want to see what these documents are talking about. So I don't know why INEC is hell-bent on releasing them in batches when this election was not conducted in batches. Quite funny. So now back to the case in issue. Today we saw tendering of documents in all of the states that I've mentioned. Now, the interesting thing about Peter Obi is not just contesting places where he lost, like states where he lost. He's equally contesting states where he won, to prove that neither APC nor PDP had up to 25% in these places, which simply means that they did not win. There is no precedent there. And again, this idea of dumping of documents, what does that tell you? Now, you tender evidence either through a witness, via the witness statement on oath, because you must have sworn an oath in the witness box before you can actually tender your evidence, or through the bar, which is through a lawyer. Now, you see some lawyers coming in and they are tendering. If it is a public document, take note, it can be tendered through the bar, which is through a lawyer. Okay, that's why, like INEC, this document that INEC has, the certified true copies of the EC8As, the EC8B, which will come in later, and then of course the EC8Cs that will come in later. You will see that they will be tendered through the bar, which is a lawyer. That person has the right to tender. Now, when you talk about dumping documents, it's because some persons are worried. LP keeps bringing offering boxes, of documents. Are you sure they are not just dumping it at the court? No. The only thing LP would need to do is to tie, like I said earlier, connect the dots make sure that that document is relevant to the case. If you look at their petition, make sure that these documents are aimed towards proving their case because they are seeking redress from the court. If at the end of the day, the court is unable to connect these dots, then I'm sorry to say, it can be said that these documents were mere dump in the court. And if you dump something, what happens to it? To be thrown away, Abby, so it will be thrown out of court. So my only prayer is, at the end of the day, that final address, after cross-examination and everything has been done, re-examination, LP should be able to connect the dots together so that everything will go well. I know I've been getting lots of comments about Senegal. I'm going to treat that issue separately. So we saw what happened in court today. Now, some persons were asking me, what are interrogatories? Interrogatories are questions which are sent to usually the opposing party, or the respondent. It could be sent, maybe the respondent may send back to the petitioner or the petitioner to the respondent. Okay, look, we are asking certain questions. It's a form of discovery in the case, you understand? And I think there was some sort of ruffle in court about the interrogatories that was sent out on the 22nd and one about on the 2nd of June, something like that. So, but that one is still undercover. Just for those of us that are asking, it's just to ask some certain questions, aimed at getting information which may be useful to a particular party. So it's usually sent out maybe from a petitioner to the respondent. So that's interrogatory. So tomorrow we continue in court. The case was adjourned. It was a peaceful tendering of, evidence. And as always, the opposing parties, the first, second, third, and fourth respondents, he said, we are opposing and we will rely on our final written address, in this matter. So I will equally advise LP lawyers to go and think, what are those possible areas that can puncture your case? Because that is what they will be doing. It doesn't matter if the document had emanated from INEC. The important thing is what kind of, what particular type of argument would they be leading to put a barrier or to smear or to puncture their case. So tomorrow the case has been adjourned again. Don't forget, LP matter is now in the afternoon, 2 p.m. So if you've not been following me on social media, please follow these handles. Follow them for more updates, to see updates. And I remain your favorite girl. It is still Obehi and the law. Catch me tomorrow in court at 2 p.m. If you don't agree, go to court. Have a lovely evening, guys. Bye.